Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
Sanford Health of Valley City is dedicated to transforming your healthcare experience and providing access to world-class healthcare right here in America's heartland. We're committed to improving the human condition at every stage of life through exceptional care, spiritual enhancement, innovation, and discovery. Schedule your appointment today at Sanford Health of Valley City by calling 701-845-6000 or self-schedule online at mysanfordchart.org. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
When your team, school, or business needs custom apparel or promotional products, Rambo is here to help. With over 40 years of industry-leading experience, state-of-the-art machines, and dedicated employees, we have the tools and facility to handle any job. With online ordering solutions for sports teams and businesses alike, you can count on us to get the job done correctly and on time. To get your next project started, contact Matt or visit us online at rambo.com.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Laco Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue or Chase Carpenter at 701-845-6938. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA, SIPC.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
When you're craving the taste of juicy, flavorful, locally sourced beef and pork, look no further than your locally owned Valley Meat Supply. At Valley Meat Supply, we take pride in bringing you the finest cuts of beef and pork straight from local producers. So whether you're planning a mouth-watering barbecue or a cozy family meal, choose Valley Meat Supply for the highest quality, locally grown beef, pork, and award-winning jerky, sticks, and sausage. Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City. Your taste buds will thank you.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule, pays well, and gives you free money for college every year? McDonald's offers all of it. We can work around your schedule, and we give $2,500 scholarships to everyone who works for 3 months and averages 15 hours per week. That's 2 full shifts a week or 3 shifts of 5 hours. It's that easy. Let us help you become our next scholarship recipient. Come join our team. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We offer a great selection of gifts and toys, as well as yarns, fabrics, sewing, and crafting. We are here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give us a call, 845-5280.
Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Sanford Health of Valley City is dedicated to transforming your healthcare experience and providing access to world-class healthcare right here in America's heartland. We're committed to improving the human condition at every stage of life through exceptional care, spiritual enhancement, innovation, and discovery. Schedule your appointment today at Sanford Health of Valley City by calling 701-845-6000 or self-schedule online at mysanfordchart.org. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with Trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
When your team, school, or business needs custom apparel or promotional products, Rambo is here to help. With over 40 years of industry-leading experience, state-of-the-art machines, and dedicated employees, we have the tools and facility to handle any job. With online ordering solutions for sports teams and businesses alike, you can count on us to get the job done correctly and on time. To get your next project started, contact Matt or visit us online at rambo.com.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Laco Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue or Chase Carpenter at 701-845-6938. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
When you're craving the taste of juicy, flavorful, locally sourced beef and pork, look no further than your locally owned Valley Meat Supply. At Valley Meat Supply, we take pride in bringing you the finest cuts of beef and pork straight from local producers. So whether you're planning a mouth-watering barbecue or a cozy family meal, choose Valley Meat Supply for the highest quality, locally grown beef, pork, and award-winning jerky, sticks, and sausage. Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City. Your taste buds will thank you.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule, pays well, and gives you free money for college every year? McDonald's offers all of it. We can work around your schedule, and we give $2,500 scholarships to everyone who works for 3 months and averages 15 hours per week. That's 2 full shifts a week or 3 shifts of 5 hours. It's that easy. Let us help you become our next scholarship recipient. Come join our team. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We offer a great selection of gifts and toys, as well as yarns, fabrics, sewing, and crafting. We are here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give us a call, 845-5280.
Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
And welcome everyone here to Charlie Brown Memorial Baseball Field. Jerry Edwards with you all day here on VCSU Athletics. We are a few minutes away from the opening pitch today between the Mayville State Comets and the VCSU Vikings. Let's get to our starting lineups here on our Sanford Out pregame show. Here for all, here for good. Let's see. Leading off for Valley City will be the center fielder Connor Hoyt. He'll be followed up by Cody Wieglosh at second base. First base and hitting third will be Alexis Velasco. Catching today will be Nicholas Sin. Hitting fifth will be the shortstop, Hunter Logan. In the sixth hole will be Brady Popino in right field. Left fielder and batting seventh will be Evan Gonzalez. DH today will be Caden Rozdaba. And rounding out the lineup is third baseman Jackson Penner. On the mound today will be Connor Martin. Now let's move over to Mayville State. It'll be Kevin Conway DHing and leading off. Hitting second will be the right fielder Cam Goff. Left fielder will be Jalen Denton. Cleaning up today will be Zach Evanotsko at first base. At the 5-hole will be catcher Robert Kearney. Hitting sixth will be second baseman Jack McQueen. 7-hole Keegan Neva at third base. Center fielder batting eighth will be Marshall Judish. And rounding out the lineup, Tony Villarreal at shortstop. On the mound today for the Comets will be Riley Hams. And that is our opening lineups for both sides. Taking a look at the results here early on for this VCSU Viking baseball team. Record sitting at 17-19-1. Of course, they had that one game that was suspended due to a medical emergency. Vikings, though, looking to come in and snap a 2-game losing streak, losing the tail end of both games to Bismarck State 7-8 and 19-15. High-scoring games have been a feature of a lot of VCSU games this year. The bats have come to play, but the pitching staff has had a hard time limiting those runs, so could be in for another one of those type of games tonight as we see whether or not the VCSU pitching staff can put a lid on a Mayville State team that's coming in with a 20-15 record. Now, Mayville State coming in as well on a bit of a losing skid. They lost all 4 games to Bellevue, lost 1-2 in the first game, 14-9 in the second, 1-2 again in the third, and 13-9 to round out the festivities. They did, however, sweep a 3-game series against Bismarck State where they also put up a ton of runs. They put up 20-plus in their first 2 games, 24-16 and 22-9, 18-16 to round out the sweep. So that's telling me that we could be in for a bit of a high-scoring affair. That one was in Watford City. So you kind of look at, again here, baseball in North Dakota, games get put in various places, and they stay in places unless you don't have the right connections. Taking a look at what else we got over here. Dickinson State, it was a 4-game series for Mayville. That was a split. Lost the first 2, won the last 2. So, again, about playing 500 ball are the Mayville State Comets over the past few weeks. VCSU looking to try to get the ship righted here as you kind of take a look at their latest run of form. And, well, it's kind of been it's been a bit more down than it's been up. Talking about a 2-4-1 record over their last 7 games. So VCSU looking to try to right the ship here against one of their traditional rivals in Mayville State that made the jump over to the Frontier Conference. With them after the collapse of the North Star Athletic Association. So VCSU and Mayville State just getting set here with the lineups here. Last final meeting with the umpires as both teams discuss all the ground rules and festivities and all the other things that need to be settled. Now, the good news here is that we have an absolutely beautiful day for baseball today in Valley City. You talk about going from a week ago, you got to go outside with the winter coat on, to now today we're at 65 degrees and sunny. 65 degrees, it feels like 63. You got ourselves a decent wind gust going here, coming in from south to north here at 11 miles per hour. Going to see temperatures today pretty much maintained in the mid-60s. Not going to see any type of harsh weather come in, so we should see temperatures ranging in the 60s all the way down until we get down to nighttime. So unless we got ourselves, and I'm probably tempting fate here, an 8-hour game, we will not see temperatures dip into anything but the 60s this entire day. So thank you all for tuning in. We got our first pitch coming up here between Mayville State and the Valley City State University Vikings here on the VCSU Athletics YouTube channel, back after this break.
Sanford Health of Valley City is dedicated to transforming your healthcare experience and providing access to world-class healthcare right here in America's heartland. We're committed to improving the human condition at every stage of life through exceptional care, spiritual enhancement, innovation, and discovery. Schedule your appointment today at Sanford Health of Valley City by calling 701-845-6000 or self-schedule online at mysanfordchart.org. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with Trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
When your team, school, or business needs custom apparel or promotional products, Rambo is here to help. With over 40 years of industry-leading experience, state-of-the-art machines, and dedicated employees, we have the tools and facility to handle any job. With online ordering solutions for sports teams and businesses alike, you can count on us to get the job done correctly and on time. To get your next project started, contact Matt or visit us online at rambo.com.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Laco Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue or Chase Carpenter at 701-845-6938. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
Orthopedic pain is limiting. It's unpredictable. And when it disrupts the way you move, it disrupts the way you live. Life is better when you feel empowered to move the way you want, when you want. And that's where our experts come in. We're your guides to orthopedic and sports medicine treatment options that can manage your pain, rehab your injuries, and restore your confidence. Take back the freedom to move. Explore your orthopedic options at Sanford Health.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Laco Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue or Chase Carpenter at 701-845-6938. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
And we are back here at Valley City over at Charlie Brown Memorial Baseball Field. And we got our opening pitch coming up here today between the Valley City State University Vikings and the Mayville State Comets. Leading off today for the Comets, that is going to be DH Kevin Conway. He'll be facing Vikings starting pitcher Connor Martin. Martin, the lefty, looks over at top of his glove, fires a first pitch in there for a called strike, and we are underway. First pitch, 2 o'clock sharp. 0-1 count here for Martin. Into the windup, going to kick and fire here. Slow delivery. Misses up and out of the zone for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's going to be Kevin Conway, Cam Goff, and Jalen Denton to lead things off for the Mayville State Comets in this one. Next pitch just misses low for ball 2. So doesn't get the call there at the bottom of the zone. Conway batting .364 on the year. And there goes the bat into the VCSU dugout, and luckily it looks like nobody got hurt. Well, that's a way to start out a game. He foul-tipped the ball. The ball went to the backstop. The bat went into the dugout, and luckily it appears everyone is okay. So Martin looking to pick up a big first out here to start things off here. Martin looking in at the sign, 2-2 count. Nice breaking ball, just doesn't get the call on that outside corner, just a little bit off the plate. Not a bad pitch, though. Conway showing some good patience here in this AB. And that'll be in there for called strike 3, so Connor Martin gets the call, and that'll be out number 1. So Martin able to come inside with that fastball and just clip the inside corner. Martin with a 4.88 ERA this year, 59 innings pitched, 88 strikeouts to 47 walks. So very good strikeout numbers for Martin this year in terms of innings pitched. This will bring up the right fielder, Cam Goff. That'll run inside for ball 1. Cam Goff in right field today for the Comets. Goff batting .355 this year, OPS north of 1. And it'll be swung on and fouled back. Count even up here at 1 ball, 1 strike. Goff, 11 home runs on the year, 38 RBIs. Avoiding strikeouts as well, only 11 strikeouts and 121 at-bats. Now miss outside, and the count's going to go to 2-1. And Goff's kind of one of these rare players that pretty much is just a home run and singles hitter. That's where the bulk of his damage has come, and that'll be fouled back into the screen. The count will be even up here at 2-2. He's got 43 total hits this year. Only 4 have been doubles, 1 has been a triple, and 11 have been home runs. So again, the bulk of his hits have been either disappearing over the fence or have been getting through for sharp singles. And that'll be fouled away, bounced off the plate, and then hits Martin. Or Goff, excuse me. So the count remains at 2-2. Martin now at 13 pitches. Martin slowly into that windup, kicks, fires, gets him on a swing and a miss, ball in the dirt, good block, and that'll be a nice little force out there for out number 2. So Martin now at 90 total strikeouts on the year and gets a man that strikes out less than 10% of the time to swing and a miss over the top of that good breaking ball. So 2 quick outs here to start out the first inning for the Vikings. Martin now facing his first lefty of the day, and he's going to drill him in the back on the first pitch. So that'll put Jalen Denton on first base to keep the inning alive here for Mayville.
Now batting for the Comets, first baseman, number 33, Zach Evanchenko.
Denton leading the team in hit by pitches with 6. Make that now 7. And this will bring up Zach Evanotsko. So Evanotsko coming up. 304 batting average on the year as that one's in there for a called strike. Count starts 0-1. 972 OPS, 6 home runs, 28 RBI, slugging .554 on the year. Gradual lead away at first base. And so they're going to go with the pickoff. They got him tied up here between second and first. Now got a game pickle breaking down. VCSU trying to run him down. In between second and first he goes, and VCSU trying to run him down, and eventually they put the man in the middle, tag him out, and so VCSU gets the runner hung up in the rundown, and will get out of the inning with a scoreless top of the first. So back here in a little bit with the start of our bottom of the first inning here on VCSU Athletics.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We offer a great selection of gifts and toys, as well as yarns, fabrics, sewing, and crafting. We are here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give us a call, 845-5280.
Health Mart, taking time to listen and care. At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
Back here on VCSU Athletics, getting set for our bottom of the first inning scoreless ball game so far here between the Mayville State Comets and the VCSU Vikings. Connor Hoyt, center fielder, leading things off today for VCSU. He'll be going up against Riley Hams of Mayville State. First pitch by the right-hander Hams, outside for ball one. So Hams starts off the first batter of the game with a outside fastball. Hams, not bad numbers on the year. That one in there for a call strike. Well, Hams actually looking at the wrong one there. He's got an ERA of 18 coming into this year. Yes, 18 earned runs in 9 innings pitched. That'll be fouled away, and the count's going to stay here, or move now, I should say, to 1-2. So Hams not had an easy time of it. 9 innings. He does have 12 strikeouts, so he does have the strikeout stuff. Is walking, though, pretty much a batter per 1 inning with 8 walks in 9 innings pitched. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch by Hams outside for ball 2. So you're going up against somebody that has stuff to get strikeouts but struggles with control. Patient approach is going to be a valuable asset. So Connor Hoyt batting .278 this year. Will sharply hit this one up the middle, and that's going to get through for a hit. So Hoyt able to start things off with a nice single. Batting average for Hoyt, not bad. Just doesn't bring a lot of pop to the plate. But leadoff hitter, sometimes you just want him to get on base, and Hoyt has done a pretty good job of that this year. Now with a runner on first base and no outs is going to be Cody Weiglosh coming to the plate. Weiglosh, .365 batting average, slugging .500 on the year, .474 on base percentage, 4 home runs, 22 RBIs. Pickoff throw to first base, and I think he just got that hand in there. Umpire gonna let the hands out, declare him safe. So Hams taking a peek at that runner over on first base. Hoyt, 6 out of 7 for stolen bases this year. Another pickoff throw, and Hoyt's gotten a late jump to get back, but has been safe both times. Of course, the limited pickoff rule, not applicable here in NAIA. So he can throw over as many times as he'd like. That one low and in the dirt, and the count goes to 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. So Hoyt got on with that chopper up the middle. Now might be trying to put his speed to use. An aggressive lead off first base. That fastball will dot the outside corner for a called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in our bottom of the first inning. Hams comes set at the belt, and he'll throw another pick off, and Hoyt that time got back much easier. Always kind of view the pickoff as kind of like a half pitch. It's pretty much the same distance between the home plate and over to first. A little half check swing there, and they're going to say that he did not go around, so the count will go to 2-1. Trying to throw that back foot slider, but you don't actually want to hit the batter in the back foot unless he swings. So 2 balls and a strike here. Weiglosh doing a good job staying patient. He's going to hit this one off the handle, but flare that right to center field for the first out of the game. A little bit tardy on that one until he didn't barrel it up just by the sound on the bat. Got good velo on it off the bat, despite kind of the late swing, which is why I traveled so far. It's almost one of those, if you don't make as good of a, if you don't hit as hard as he did, he probably ends up flaring into center field for a single, but ultimately positive sign that you're generating decent velo off the bat. Just got to be able to barrel it up a little bit more. So 1 out. First pitch misses off or in there, for a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. So Hoyt has not taken a very aggressive lead off first base, but has not stopped Hams from picking over 4 times already. As that last one doesn't really do much to challenge Hoyt getting back. And almost for some pitchers, it's like a nervous tick. They just have to pick over, whether a guy's a threat to steal or not. That big swing going to come up empty, and that's Alexis Velasco at the dish. Velasco batting .311 on the year, 3 home runs, 28 RBIs, slugging .481, getting on base at a .411 clip. Velasco with a lot of doubles this year, 14 doubles for Velasco. That makes up the decent chunk of his 42 hits so far this year. That'll miss high and out of the zone, and the count will now be at 1-2. So a plodding first inning here from Hams. He's only thrown 10 pitches, but it feels like that there's been quite a lot of time being spent in between those 10 pitches. Good pitch for Hoyt to take off and run in. Ball in the dirt, blocked in front, but no chance to get Hoyt. So he'll get over to second base with his 7th stolen base of the year. Good read there by Hoyt. He was often going on the pitch, and sometimes good base stealers, that's what they can do, is reading the pitcher or just picking up on sequencing is sometimes one of the best weapons in a base stealer's arsenal. This will be slashed over to shortstop. Villarreal out there to get it. Takes 1 hop. First baseman just keeps the foot on the bag for out number 2. A bit of a high throw there by Villarreal, but able to keep that back foot planted to the bag was the Comet first baseman, Evan Otsko. So Velasco grounds out, and this will bring up Nicholas Sin. So Sin, sky-high OPS this year, over 1. 6 home runs, 28 RBIs, batting .376, trying to come through for his team here. In the bottom part of this first inning, stapling to a 1-0 lead, and he'll just hit this on a roller right back to the mound and throw over there in plenty of time. So it is a rather quick inning for Hams on the mound. Only had to throw 12 pitches. But at the end of 1, we have ourselves a scoreless ball game. So we'll be back here in a little bit with the start of our second inning. Keep it right here on VCSU Athletics.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule, pays well, and gives you free money for college every year? McDonald's offers all of it. We can work around your schedule, and we give $2,500 scholarships to everyone who works for 3 months and averages 15 hours per week. That's 2 full shifts a week or 3 shifts of 5 hours. It's that easy. Let us help you become our next scholarship recipient. Come join our team. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
Back here to start our top of the second inning. It'll be Robert Kearney leading off the inning for the Comets. Martin's still out there pitching for VCSU after a solid first inning of work. 15 pitches spent in that first inning. Got a couple of strikeouts. Coming in there for a called strike to start out the catcher, and that'll be a nice looking fastball there to start out. Only base runner the Comets had was off a hit by pitch, but that got quickly snuffed out after a rundown, which actually will make this Zach Evanochko the first baseman, excuse me. That'll be hit up the middle, but VCSU has a man there. Throw over to first in plenty of time. So they have the shortstop, Hunter Logan, shaded up the middle, and he was right where he needed to be as Martin got out of the way. As it'll be Robert Gurney coming up. So Gurney digging in for his first AB of the day. Infield playing a traditional straight up instead of shifted over. That'll be a ground ball over the third, picked up on a hop. Sidearm throw to first, low one, but dug out nicely by Velasco. So Pinner, a little bit of a relaxed throw to first base, a little bit off to the side for Velasco, but got down low enough to scoop it out, so that'll be a quick out number 2.
Now batting for the Comets, second baseman number 5, Jack McQueen.
This will be Jack McQueen coming up for his first AB, so a quick move in first inning, or a quick move in second inning for the Vikings. That pitch just misses off the plate, so it'll be 1 ball and no strikes. Martin gets the side that he likes, back into the windup, kicks, fires. And that'll be hit straight up into the air. Velasco giving chase over in foul territory on the right field side, but that'll skate for a foul ball. Actually looked like it might have landed on top of the tarp as the right fielder, Brady Papineau, able to pick that one up, and this ball will be thrown into the home plate umpire for a new one. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away here. Top of the second inning, scoreless ball game here between the Comets and the Vikings. Martin kicks and fires and jams them. Slow roller over to short. Throw over to first. Has plenty of time and will get him with not much of a fuss. So that is a nice 1-2-3 inning for Connor Martin as we now go to the bottom of the second inning. The score is still tied at 0-0. Back here after this break here on VCSU Athletics.
When you're craving the taste of juicy, flavorful, locally sourced beef and pork, look no further than your locally owned Valley Meat Supply. At Valley Meat Supply, we take pride in bringing you the finest cuts of beef and pork straight from local producers. So whether you're planning a mouth-watering barbecue or a cozy family meal, choose Valley Meat Supply for the highest quality, locally grown beef, pork, and award-winning jerky, sticks, and sausage. Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City. Your taste buds will thank you.
Sanford Health of Valley City is dedicated to transforming your healthcare experience and providing access to world-class healthcare right here in America's heartland. We're committed to improving the human condition at every stage of life through exceptional care, spiritual enhancement, innovation, and discovery. Schedule your appointment today at Sanford Health of Valley City by calling 701-845-6000 or self-schedule online at mysanfordchart.org. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Vikings, shortstop number 21, Hunter Logan.
So Hunter Logan, the shortstop for the Vikings, set the lead off. There's a bottom of the second inning. Hunter Logan coming into this game, hitting .331 on the year. 814 OPS, 417 slug, just a tick under 400 for the on-base percentage. 1 home run, 30 RBIs. Lowest stolen base right there, 647 on the year. First pitch starts him out 0-1. And this will be Scorch back at the middle for the second hit of the day for the Vikings. Well, Logan did a good job getting the hands around and going right back up the middle.
Now coming to the plate for the Vikings.
Now VCSU is going to be sending Brady Papineau to the dish. Papineau hitting .266 on the year. Not bad slugging numbers on the year with .371. 8 doubles on the year, so Decent amount of his 33 hits have been for extra bases. First pitch misses low for ball one. 1 ball, no strike here. It's rather quick top of the second for Connor Martin. Now VCSU trying to make his contemporary Hams work a little bit harder. I'll be fouled away and up onto the berm. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Logan Hunter again, 6 for 7 stolen bases on the year. Hoyt already ripped 1 bag earlier in that first inning. Getting a little jumpy, and that'll run inside and hit Papineau. So Papineau able to get hit by a pitch there. That is now the 6th time he has been plunked this year. And this will bring up Evan Gonzalez. Gonzalez hitting .290 on the year. Slugging with a .594 mark. 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. Trying to bring some pop here in the bottom half of this lineup. So first 2 men on here for the Vikings in this bottom of the second. That pitch will clip the outside corner for a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. 2 men on here. Vikings led off this inning with a single, and then Papineau got hit by a pitch. Next pitch in the dirt. Catcher does a good job to stay in front of it. It's a slider that never really want to see a slider in the dirt, especially when you're trying to set up on an inside to a lefty. So a righty throwing a back foot slider to a lefty, and he missed that pretty much on the right batter's box. So imagine you got a spinning pitch and it hits a rock. It could easily skip away on the other side. This will be laced over into the right center gap, and that is going to be caught. Oh, that is a shame because Evan Gonzalez really got a hold of that one, and off the bat it looked like that was just going to drop in with ease, and it was a good job actually by the runner on second base to check up on that one, as Logan did a good job of not assuming that was going to get down like I did, and did a good job of avoid running himself into an out. So not a bad swing by Evan Gonzalez, just there's sometimes no justice in baseball. Sometimes you hit the ball a little too hard. That one low and in the dirt, VCSU. Bad decision to take off, but it's a bad throw, and he gets in. Oh, it was a horrible decision to take off and run there by Logan. He was dead to rights. The catcher, Gurney, just rushed the throw and just skied it to his third baseman. Made a heck of a play to go up and get it, but that jump allowed Logan to get up, or get down, I should say, and get underneath that tag. So VCSU catches a massive break, and you got runners on the corners now with 1 out. This one fly to deep right field. Don't know if the right fielder is going to try to catch this one, and that'll be out of play. Well, that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, and you don't know how much a right fielder is going to go after a ball like that that's going into foul territory, knowing that if they make the catch, they have no chance to get that runner out at home plate, and you essentially have a chance, if you're the Comets, to get out of the inning with a double play possibility. But Rostaba, if he's able to kind of straighten that swing out, that's a good sac fly swing right there. Just avoid hitting it on the ground. Catcher makes another nice sliding block as Gurney's had his work cut out for him, trying to prevent his pitcher Hams from throwing multiple wild pitches in this one. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 away. Rostaba hits this one, and that's going to get past a diving third baseman, and that's going to be a single and a run. So a nice diving effort by Keegan Neva. Just could not knock that one down. And this will bring in the 9-hole hitter, Jackson Penner. So Jackson Penner leading on, or representing the 9-hole spot. The leadoff man moves into the on-deck spot. So if you're Penner here, you just want to have a nice productive AB and avoid, again, ending the inning on a double play. Best you'd like to try to get a sharp single here, maybe score a run, but you definitely want to set up your top of the order with a chance to drive in a couple. No balls, 1 strike. Runners at second and first here with 1 run across here in the bottom of this second inning. That'll be a nice pitch, but doesn't get the call at the bottom of the zone, and the count goes to 1-1. So Penner hitting .259 this year, not slugging a whole bunch, .333. Couple extra base hits, one double and one single. And a sharp chopper over to second. Out at second, throw to first, not in time, so he'll keep the inning alive. So Penner does a good job to hustle that one out. Runner is out at second base. So, but the top of the order does get a chance here. Connor Hoyt.
Top of the order, center fielder number 10, Connor Hoyt.
So Connor Hoyt trying to come through here. So Hoyt with runners at the corners here with 2 outs. That'll be swung on and missed, and the count goes to 0-1. Penner has not attempted a stolen base this year. Well, VCSU certainly swinging some good sticks right now. And this will be shot up the middle, and that'll get through for a hit. So one more run comes in to score for the Vikings, and that'll make it a 2-0 ball game.
Next to the plate for the Vikings, second baseman number 11, Cody
Good
Wheeler.
job to stay short with the swing right there by Hoyt. That'll drive in his 20th run of the year. Now it'll be Cody Weeglish coming up for the Vikings. Wilgosh, excuse me. Wilgosh, 365 coming into this game. So 4 hits already for the Vikings in this game. Again, Hams coming into this game with an 18 ERA, and Wilgish just drops down a bunt. Underhand to first. Puzzling decision to bunt. But the guy who's leading your team in hitting right now, but I don't know if that was a sign or it was his own volition. You're hoping it's his own volition. That's just head scratching a little bit there to just bunt right back to the pitcher to kill the rally. But VCSU is still able to strike here for a couple of runs. So after 2 innings of play, it is VCSU leading by a score of 2-0 back here on VCSU Athletics after this break.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We offer a great selection of gifts and toys, as well as yarns, fabrics, sewing, and crafting. We are here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give us a call, 845-5280.
Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
Keegan Neva is at the leadoff this top of the 3rd inning for the Comets. VCSU leading by a score of 2-0 on our LaRue Accal Financial scoreboard. A couple of singles drove in those runs for VCSU. 0-1 pitch here. Martin gonna leave that one low, and the count goes to 1-1. So Connor Martin did a good job working efficiently in that last inning. So I'm down 1-2-3. Now facing the bottom of this Comet order. Elam is high in the zone, and the count goes to 2-1. Martin has faced the minimum so far due to being able to pick off a runner in the 1st inning. That'll just miss low, and it'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. So Neva doing a good job to stay in this AB. That one going to be a blooper over to third. Picked up on a hop. Throw is over there in plenty of time for out number 1. So Neva came in batting .269, just kind of rolled over on that one and just kind of a little bounce over to third base, and that'll be out number 1. So next batter up here for the Comets, that is going to be Marshall Judish, the center fielder. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike, and the count starts off here 0-1. Judish batting .283 on the year. Slugging at a .402 clip, 1 home run, 15 RBI. That one in there for a strike, and the count goes to 0-2. Also has laid 6 doubles on the year and a triple. Well, Martin's got him down in a quick 0-2 count, and he's ready to go. He's looking in at his catcher. Takes a couple of signs, and now will be into the windup. Kicks, fires. Firm fastball at the bottom of the zone, and the count's going to go to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tony Villarreal representing the 9-hole spot on deck for the Comets. Martin will kick and fire, and swung on and missed. Good. That was a changeup or a split finger. That one dove right down out of the zone. Whatever it was, good looking pitch, and that is going to be out number 2. So this will bring up Tony Villarreal. Villarreal 907 OPS. You rarely get a guy hitting 907 on the OPS mark in terms of a 9-hole hitter, but Villarreal, tons of power, 5 home runs on the year. Shows bunt, will drop it down. It's going to be a tough play for Martin to make. Throw to first, got him by a step. So both innings have ended. The last 2 half innings have ended with rather lackluster bunt attempts right back to the pitcher, but VCSU will certainly take it as they will take their 2-0 lead here into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Back after this break here on VCSU Athletics.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We offer a great selection of gifts and toys, as well as yarns, fabrics, sewing, and crafting. We are here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give us a call, 845-5280.
Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
Welcome back, everyone, to Charlie Brown Memorial Baseball Field. Getting set to start our bottom of the 3rd inning. VCSU leading by a score of 2-0 on our LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. No runs, no hits, no errors today for the Comets. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Vikings. It'll be Alexis Velasco set to lead off the inning. VCSU hoping to continue to kind of knock around Hams here again. Yeah, put a ton of runs on them, only 2, but they've been doing a good job of stinging the ball all over the yard. Even some of their outs have been hard hits, so that is kind of a sign of being pretty dialed in on a pitcher, is even when you're kind of missing, you're still able to really put some good swings on the ball. Velasco hits this one sky into the air, and well, that's going to get out of play, and the count will go to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Velasco with a ground out in his first AB. 0-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on and missed for strike 3. Oh, good looking off speed pitch right there for Hams, and he'll sit him down for out number 1.
For the Vikings, catcher, number 7, Nick Sen.
And I believe that is going to be the first strikeout of the day for Hams, and it will be. So this will bring up Sen. Nick Sen, also a ground out victim his first time around. Well, half check swing, and they're going to say that ball is just off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 lead early on here for VCSU. They've had hits and base runners in each of the first 2 innings. Little half check swing, and that's going to be off towards the berm. Absolutely beautiful day here in Valley City. Temperatures just below 70 degrees. Nice little wind coming in as well. Again, compared to where the temperatures were about a week ago, you will most certainly take this. Send grounds this one over to second. Throw a little bit off the mark. First baseman, though, able to anchor his foot to the bag for out number 2. Yeah, just a little slow roller there over to McQueen, and McQueen put that one a little bit off the mark, but Evan Ochko able to keep that back foot planted right to the bag and save his team a little bit of a scramble there. So this will be Logan coming up for his second AB, 1 for 1 today with a hit, came around to score as well. First pitch here to Logan off the plate. So 1 ball and no strikes. Hams, even though he's been tagged for 2 runs, his pitch count is only at 27 right now. And any pitcher and pitching coach will tell you that if you're averaging less than 10 pitches an inning, potentially, certainly on pace to go deep into a game. VCSU certainly has been aggressive in the box. That one going to scoot through the catcher as it'll bang off the backstop for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Logan trying to come through here. All 4 hits today for VCSU have been singles, and then this will maybe be number 5, but Villarreal gets to it. Throw, not in time. Villarreal got to it deep in the hole. Got it to Evan Ochko on a bounce, and just not quite enough to catch a hustling Logan, but great job by Villarreal to pick that one up and deep in the hole. Just couldn't not quite get him. So this will bring up Papineau. Papineau hit by a pitch his first time round. Now, if you're VCSU in a situation like this, you really just want to try to drive up the pitch count here on Hams. Even if you don't drive in a run here, you want to try to get at least one more man to the plate. Papineau goes after the first pitch. That'll be a pop-up over in a shallow right field. Right fielder comes in, calls off the second baseman to make the catch for out number 3. So looks like the second baseman, McQueen, having a little bit of trouble finding that, but Goff comes over to make the catch. So that'll be out number 3, and we go to the 4th inning with VCSU still holding on to that 2-0 lead. We'll be back here in a little bit right after this break here on VCSU Athletics.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
Kevin Conway coming up here for the comments as we begin our top of the 4th inning. Still a 2-0 lead for VCSU on our LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. First pitch in for a strike, and the count will start here 0-1. Conway went down looking in his first AB. Goff and Denton are the next 2 up. That'll just run inside. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Conway worth a full count his first time up against Martin. Martin, this is off the plate that time, and it'll go to 2-1. Say Martin has had the benefit of having a couple of quick innings, and none of the pitchers have really labored through any inning in this one. This will be skied into the blue sky. Outfielder is converging, and it'll be the center fielder moving over to make the catch. So good running catch there by Hoyt, and that'll be out number 1. This will bring up Cam Goff. Goff in right field today, struck out looking at his first plate appearance. Denton moves into the on-deck circle. He is the only player to have reached base today for the Comets, and it lasted pretty much a whole 2 minutes after he got picked off. Ooh, good looking slider right there. Some pitchers, when they're facing an opposite side hitter, so left-hander pitcher facing a righty, sometimes they'll shy away from throwing that slider because they're throwing it kind of right into the power zone. And check swing, and they're going to say he went around, so a quick 0-2 count. So Martin going right after him with that slider. It's keeping it down. That's the key. Keep it down. Don't leave it up in the middle because, again, that's where you're throwing it into the power zone. No balls, 2 strikes. We have 1 away. Fastball by Martin going to be low, and the count will go to 1-2. Seeing Martin kind of set up what has been either a change or a split change, where that ball is just going to kind of look like the fastball and then drop off the table. He set it up once before with that kind of fastball. See if he tries to set it up again. The 1-2 pitch, tries to go down with that fastball again and can't get him to bite. So Goff has worked his way back into an even count at 2-2. Goff, hard man to fool, 420 on base percentage this year, 10 walks, only 11 strikeouts in 121 plate appearances. And leaves that one up, and it'll be a full count at 3-2. So Goff doing a good job of not getting caught being overly aggressive here. Full count, 3-2 pitch. That'll be laced to left field, way back there, and that's going to hop to the fence. Oh, that'll be at least a double. VCSU scrambling to get this in. Throw will pretty much go all the way to third base, be cut off eventually by the cutoff man. But that is the first hit of the day for the Comets. That'll be Goff's 5th double of the year. That's why you really want to put away a hitter like Goff, who's hitting .355 on the year, when you get him down 0-2. You get trying to tease him once with that, power fastball low in the zone, trying to get him to pound it into the dirt. But 3-2 count, he's pretty much sitting dead right on a fastball, and he was able to drive that into the left center gap. So no balls, 1 strike here. Over now to Denton. Denton got hit by a pitch his first time around. Only got to see 1 pitch. And can't catch up to the fastball there, so it's an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. This is where, as a lefty facing the same side pitcher, you got to be wary of that slider. Could be running way off the plate here. And he buzzes the tower up and inside, and well, that's one way to catch his attention. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second base. Comets looking to chip into this deficit. Little slide step there, and not a bad-looking slider. You can see the hands of Denton start to go forward, but recognize it enough to keep him back, and it'll be a 2-2 count. Situation like this, you're looking for an out of any kind. With a runner in scoring position, you don't necessarily mind a rollover to second base. This is just going to hang up, though, and be hit to center field. This will be caught. Runner gets hung up there and thought about going to third, and then tucks tail and turns back to second base. That was a pretty juicy slider left in the middle of the zone, but Denton just couldn't drive it, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting for the Comets, first baseman number 33, Zach Evanocho.
So Zach Evanocho coming up here. Has made a couple of nice plays defensively over at first base. Evanocho grounded out in his first plate appearance. So runner at second with 2 outs. here in the top part of this fourth inning. Fastball up and inside to the big first baseman. It'll be 1 ball, no strikes. So Connor Martin here, say laboring for the first time in an inning, really all day. That one in there for a strike, and the count will go here to 1-1. I believe Martin started this inning with about, I'd say, 26, 27 pitches. So he had the first inning where he was at 15, so tell you how quick he was working those last 2 innings. That'll be fouled off the handle, and it'll go back and over the screen, and it goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Martin going to do a bit of manicuring on the mound, clearing up perhaps a divot where his plant foot's going. So 1-2 here. Martin looking to work out of this slight jam. The pitch swung on and missed. Nice slider away. Throw has to be completed and in time. So Martin gets him with a wipeout slider, and that'll end the top of the fourth inning. So after 3.5 innings of play, it is still VCSU 2, Mayville State nothing. Back here in a little bit after this break here on VCSU Athletics.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric.
Evan Gonzalez hitting here for the second time today. 0 for 1, hit a really good line drive his first time up, and he'll go the other way again. This one to deep left center. Center fielder watching, and it'll be out of here for a home run. He goes deep over the left center fence, and Evan Gonzalez more than makes up for getting robbed his first time around with a bomb to make it a 3-0 lead for VCSU. So Evan Gonzalez adding on to his home run total this year, as that'll be number 7 on the year. 7 home runs for Evan Gonzalez, 22 RBIs. Came in slugging .594 this year, so with that home run, that'll make it probably a .600 slugging percentage, which is a very, very, very impressive mark. So a bomb by Evan Gonzalez has made it a 3-0 lead for VCSU here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So after that hot start, it'll now, for VCSU, that'll bring up the next hitter in this one, which will be Rozdaba. And he quickly finds himself down on the count 0-2. Rozdaba did a good job singling in his first AB to drive in the second of 2 runs. I'll be low and in the dirt, and that'll kick away. And the ball will be thrown back to the pitcher here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Rozdaba drove in the first run of the game with his single in the second inning. Big swing and a miss right there, and he'll go down for the first time today, and this will bring up Penner.
Now batting for the Vikings, third baseman, number 3, Jackson Penner.
Jackson Penner, 0 for 1 today, but he did a good job of hustling out what might have been a potential inning-ending double play, and because he hustled it out, it kept the inning alive long enough for Hoyt to come up and get that hit to drive in what was the second run of the game. So then Penner a little bit late on that one. He'll foul that one up and over towards the berm, and it'll be no balls and 1 strike. 6 hits in the game for VCSU. So again, they're doing a really good job of sizing up Ham. And it's pretty much similar swing, similar result. Late and the ball gets fouled up and over the screen. So Penner trying to find a way to work his way on base, set up the top of the order, perhaps do some more damage, especially Hoyt, who's 2 for 2 today. I'll be low and outside, and that's not a fun one if you're a catcher. And that one hit the exposed part, probably off the thigh. Trying to slide over and block that one. 1-2 pitch. That'll be laced into left field, but looks like that's going to stay over closer to center. So center fielder will move over to make the catch. Not a bad swing there by Penner. Almost a little too straight there as Judish moves over and makes the catch without much of an issue. So 2 outs in this bottom of the 4th inning. And again, Hams, even though that he's got 3 runs against him in this one, he hasn't really been laboring in any inning. He's now at 36 pitches, and there's a good possibility he gets out of this without giving a 40. First pitch in there for a strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Hoyt 2 for 2 today with a couple of singles and an RBI. And Hoyt will hit this one to first base, swallowed up by Ivanotsko, and that'll be out number 3. So VCSU strikes with a leadoff home run in this bottom of the 4th inning to make it a 3-0 game, but Hams manages to clamp down on VCSU the rest of the way. So we go to the top of the 5th inning with the scores sitting at 3-0 in favor of VCSU. Back after this break here on VCSU Athletics.
Hey college students, are you looking for a part-time job that works around your schedule, pays well, and gives you free money for college every year? McDonald's offers all of it. We can work around your schedule, and we give $2,500 scholarships to everyone who works for 3 months and averages 15 hours per week. That's 2 full shifts a week or 3 shifts of 5 hours. It's that easy. Let us help you become our next scholarship recipient. Come join our team. Text ND29 to 38000 to apply today.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love. Because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
In set to start our top of the 5th inning. Connor Martin back out there for VCSU. Martin's had himself a good game so far. Has gone 4 innings, struck out 4, has allowed only 1 hit. That was a double in the last inning. And has done a really good job of forcing some weak contacts. Has forced 5 groundouts on the day. So it'll be Mayville State trying to get the offense going here. Again, outside of that 1 double, they've been really held in check in this one. First pitch in there for a strike, and the count will be 0-1. So this will be Gurney coming up. Gurney 0 for 1 today, grounded out his first plate appearance. Oh, big looping slider in there, and the count goes to 0-2. That looked like a really meaty pitch to take a rip on. It looked to be right over the heart of the zone, but Gurney obviously wasn't looking for it. And is late on the fastball, so that'll be strikeout number 5 on the day for Connor Martin. So going back to what I was saying there about that slider, coming in from an opposite side. So if you're a righty and you're seeing the left-hand slider, again, that's kind of breaking in right to your power zone. So you're kind of hoping you're either going to get that kind of belt middle, kind of belt middle in is where a lot of righties like to hit. As this one's going to be flared over into right center. Center fielder, however, going to go over, call off the right fielder, and make the catch. So that'll be 2 quick outs here for Connor Martin. That'll be out number 2.
Third baseman, number 4, Keegan Neva.
But unless you're really looking for that slider, you're not going to be ready for it. And just by the way it breaks, where it's just going to start in the other box and run back over, you have a habit of giving up on it sometimes. And, well, certainly, probably, Gurney probably wishes he didn't give up on that slider when he did, because that was pretty much stuck in concrete when trying to catch up to that fastball. So no balls, 1 strike. Martin looking to make it a quick inning. Bunt shown again. And it'll be 1-1. So that'll be Neva showing the bunt twice here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this will be grounded through the hole. That's third and short, and that'll be second hit of the day for the Comets. So they'll keep the inning alive. It'll be Judish coming up.
Now batting for the Comets.
Judish batting 283 on the year. Getting on base at just under a 400 clip, also slugging around that 400 clip as well. 1 home run, 15 RBIs. Has smacked 6 doubles on the year as well to go along with 1 triple. No balls, no strikes. First pitch here, Martin throws it over to first. Picked off a runner in the first inning, and, well, Martin's pickoff move hovers right on the precipice of being a balk. It is just, he hooks that big leg kick up high, and as long as you don't go home, you can throw back, but it is just right on that fine line between a really hard pickoff move and a frustrating balk, but misses off the plate that time. The count will start off here at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch by Martin. Now this will be a little flare shot off the end of the bat, and that's going to drop for a single. Runner could have maybe tried to chance it and get the third, as that one was hit a bit shallow. But it's back-to-back hits here for the Comets. And that'll be 2 men on. So this is the first time today the Comets have had 2 men on base. And this will bring up Tony Villarreal. Again, the numbers suggest that he's not a usual 9-hole hitter with the OPS above 900. Hitting .322 on the year, 5 home runs, .385, 11-12 on the stolen bases this year as well, so a speed threat. So got to be wary of pretty much any type of swing here. And pops this one up over to deep right field. That one's carrying a bit and will die about, I call it about 7 to 8 feet in front of the fence. That one's carrying a little bit longer than I think Martin would have liked, but ultimately gets out of the inning and throws up another 0. So 5 scoreless innings from Connor Martin to start things out, and we'll be back here for our bottom of the 5th right after this quick break.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Laco Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue or Chase Carpenter at 701-845-6938. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA, SIPC.
Here on VCSU Athletics, it's a 3-0 lead for the Vikings. Hams came into this game with an ERA of 18, and yeah, he's gotten tagged for 3 runs today, but ultimately he's done a good job of, I would say, minimizing damage. He hasn't really gotten knocked around to the point where the Comets have gotten themselves out of this game. So he's allowed 6 hits in 4 innings of work so far, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. One of those was a home run by Gonzalez. And this will be shot up the middle, so make that another hit today. So that'll be 7 for the Vikings. So a sharp single to start things off for VCSU. And now we're going to see Velasco. Oh, Velasco coming up here. So Wheelgosh starts off the inning with a single up the middle. Outside of that one home run, all the hits today for VCSU have been singles. And that'll run inside and hit Velasco for the second time today. Or, excuse me, no, first time today. That'll be the second hit by pitch for the Vikings. Other man hit by pitch was Papano.
Catcher number 7, Nick Sen.
So Nick Sin getting an opportunity to come up here with runners in scoring position. Sin batting .376 coming into this game. 6 home runs, 28 RBIs. Looking to perhaps tie Gonzalez back for the team lead. Gonzalez took over that team lead for home runs with that home run in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 ball, no strikes here to the Valley City catcher. 38 pitches for Ham, so again, he hasn't really had to labor through any innings. VCSU been very aggressive going after him early in the count. Now he'll shoot this one foul, and the count will go to 1-1. The reason why VCSU been aggressive is kind of surprising is that this was a pitcher in Ham's, again, very limited sample size, only 9 innings pitched on the year, but he had walked 8 batters in those 9 innings, so he's averaging pretty much a walk per inning. So it's a little surprising to see somebody who's struggled a little bit with control and VCSU just keep going after him. Now this one hitting the left field, and they've lost it in the sun, and that's going to drop for a hit, and that's going to be a single. They're going to hold up, and the left fielder just lost it right away, and sight you never want to see as a pitcher is your left fielder or any outfielder just holding up their arms, just going like, I don't know where it's at. And as a runner, all you want to do is immediately break away and go to the next bag, but you also know the outfielder could be messing with you and trying to get you to do it. So it's a nice conservative play right there by the runner to kind of check up there. And now we're going to have ourselves a mound visit. So the bases are juiced here for Hunter Logan. We'll be back here after this break here on VCSU Athletics.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
So a mound visit here with the bases loaded and no outs. Corners are pinched in here for the Comets, meaning that a sharp liner down the either third or first base line could potentially get through without much of an issue with how far the corners are pinched in. So Logan get an opportunity here. Takes a first pitch rip and will foul this one away. So the count starts off here at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. VCSU looking to really do some damage here, leading by a score of 3-0 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Logan, a pair of hits today, came around to score twice. He's also recorded a stolen base. Next pitch here to Logan, just off the corner, and that count's going to go to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. In situational hitting, if you're Logan, you're looking to pretty much go right up the middle. Willing to let the ball get a bit deeper on you. And got the pitch that he probably wanted, but just couldn't square up that breaking ball. It's a high breaking ball that you'd love to take a rip at. What Logan's trying to do there is pretty much let the ball get deep and try to barrel it up and try to drive it over into that right center gap. Gets it again, but this time it's further off the plate, and the count will go to 2-2. And see if Logan can come through here. This is a big, big AB. Logan hits this one to first, and that's going to get by. That'll be at least 1 run. Vikings going to try to score 2. Throw goes to the cutoff man, and the runners will end up making his way all the way from first to third. So 2 runs come in, and the Vikings now lead by a score of 5-0.
For the Vikings, right fielder number 17, Brady Papano.
So Papano coming up. Papano hit by a pitch his first time round, and then flew out. So runners at the corners here with no outs and 2 runs across. Papineau takes a rip at the first pitch. He'll foul that one away, and the count will start off here 0-1. So, interesting dilemma there is that if the first baseman was played back where he normally was, he might have had a chance to get to that. And don't know if they turned 2 on it. Would have been close, but definitely situational baseball right there, kind of coming back to hurt Mayville. Count moves to 0-2 to Papineau as that one clips the top edge of the zone. So the 0-2 pitch on the way. Papineau takes and leaning over the plate. And that'll just be off the plate, and the count will go to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 9 hits for VCSU in the game. And Papineau, little doinker the other way. That'll score a run. Papineau trying to hustle it out. Won't beat the throw, but that's about as good a situational hitting as you can get. Slow roller into the hole between first and second. Second baseman doesn't have a chance to get the runner at home. Doesn't have a chance to get him at second. Only chance is to go the first with the ball. And this will bring up a pitching change here for the Comets. Second mound visit of the inning. So Hams will lead the game tagged with 6 runs, and he's still responsible for that runner on second base. So we'll be back here after the pitching change here on VCSU Athletics.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
When you're craving the taste of juicy, flavorful, locally sourced beef and pork, look no further than your locally owned Valley Meat Supply. At Valley Meat Supply, we take pride in bringing you the finest cuts of beef and pork straight from local producers. So whether you're planning a mouth-watering barbecue or a cozy family meal, choose Valley Meat Supply for the highest quality, locally grown beef, pork, and award-winning jerky, sticks, and sausage. Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City. Your taste buds will thank you.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with Trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
So Jake Hutter coming in for relief of Hams. Hutter inherited a runner on second base with 1 out. VCSU with a 6-0 lead on the LaRue Lockwell Financial scoreboard. Taking a look at the stats for Hutter this year. He's made 6 appearances this year. Has thrown 10 innings in those 6 appearances. 6.30 ERA, 7 earned runs in those 10 innings pitched. 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. So Hutter looking to kind of douse the flames here a little bit. ECSU got the bases loaded with no outs, then got a single that brought in a pair of runs, then got a runner to third base on that single. Got him to the corners, and Papineau, good situational hitting, slow roller into the hole between second and first. Got a fielder's choice, but got the run to score and kept the lead runner alive at second. Good little slider right there, able to really tie up Gonzalez on that one. Gonzalez hit a home run in his last plate appearance. He's hit the ball well twice today. Of course, that home run and hit a stinger his first plate appearance. It just so happened to go right to the center fielder. And he'll pound this one over to right field, but just missed the barrel on it. Runner's going to try to go second or third. Throw is going to be off the mark. Yeah, that's one of those where the swing looked great. Sound was okay, but ultimately the contact itself just wasn't great. And that one just kind of died right into the pocket of right center field. So that'll be the second out today in this bottom of the 5th. So Rosdaba comes up here. 1 RBI earlier in the game off a single. And now swings at this one, a little doinker, shallow center field. Second baseman out to get it, and he'll make the catch. So ultimately, able to come in there and douse the fire. And we have ourselves another big inning for VCSU. 3 runs across in that bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0 lead here for the Vikings. We'll be back here in a little bit with the start of our 6th inning of play here on VCSU Athletics.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We offer a great selection of gifts and toys, as well as yarns, fabrics, sewing, and crafting. We are here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give us a call, 845-5280.
Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
So I believe that kind of substitution there. Goya Diesel coming into the game to replace Evan Gonzalez. And I believe Devin Minnie also coming in as well. I believe he will be coming in to replace Penner. So this will be Conway set to lead off this inning. Martin still in there for VCSU. Has twirled 5 solid innings so far, only allowing 3 hits. First pitch in there for a strike, and count goes to 0-1. This one off the handle, sky high into the air and off towards the foul territory berm. So no balls, 2 strikes. Conway 0 for 2 today, has flied out and struck out in his 2 plate appearances. 0-2 pitch, skied into the air over to right field. Papineau moves underneath of it and will make the catch off to the side. And well, Conway wasn't very interested running down to first base on that one. Kind of pretty much stopped 5 feet in front of the bag and then turned back around. You know, we've already seen a ball get lost in the sun today, so you're kind of the coach in the dugout. You really would rather him see him bust it down there just in case it gets dropped or anything like that and you could pick up 2 bases. But again, sometimes the morale really falls off a cliff when you're down 6-0. Still a lot of baseball left to go, and as we've seen, with a lot of games for VCSU and Mayville for that matter, kind of laissez-faire games have a way of turning into slugfest very quickly. 1 ball, 1 strike into the 2-hole hitter Goff. That pitch will miss up and out of the zone. The count goes to 2-1. Goff with a single his second time around, got a double. And bounced to the left center fence. That'll be in there, and the strike will make it a 2-2 count. And Goff coming in, very nice 355 batting average, OPS near 1.1. But it'll bounce this one, and that'll go foul, and it'll stay at 2-2. Goff with 11 home runs on the year as well, 38 RBIs, so can't mess around with him here. A lot of power in that swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. That'll be a fastball up and out of the zone, and it'll be a full count at 3-2. So Denton, the next man on deck. So Martin looking to avoid allowing a free pass here. Next full count pitch. And that'll miss up and out of the zone. So a walk here to Goff.
Left fielder number 14, Jalen Denton.
Goff had only walked 10 times coming into this one, 121 plate appearances. So they're a 10% rate. but his walk to strikeout rate is now even now at 11-11. So doesn't really walk that much, doesn't really strike out much, and puts the ball in play a lot. Count going to start off here at 0-1. So Denton coming up here, second for his third time around. Got hit by a pitch in his first AB and got picked off on the bases. Last time up, hit a fly out. Pickoff throw over to first base, chases the runner back. No balls, one strike with one away. And that'll be fouled up and over the press box, and the count will go to 0-2. Goff can steal bases, though maybe not the biggest threat of his game. 6 attempts this year. It's been successful 4 times, so a 66% rate. Slider swung on and missed, and that had sharp bite to it. And Denton just is kind of wondering how he missed that one. It started up at the top of the zone, which is when you get a slider, that's kind of what you want to see, is it start right at the top of the zone, and it's going to be down and in the middle. And it was about middle. It was about belt high, but that just went darting off the plate. So 2 outs in this top of the 6th. And that'll run inside to the big first baseman, Evan Otsko, for ball 1. Evan Otsko with 1 ground out, 1 strikeout on the resume today. 1 ball, no strikes. Martin trying to work his way into quality start territory if he can throw up 6 shutout innings. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martin going to give a little toss of the rosin bag. Martin going to take 1 quick peek at the runner, take another quick peek, going to size up and throw a little slide piece that's out of the zone for ball 2. So starts him off with a high fastball, then gets back with a strike, and then tries to get the big man swinging at that outside slide piece. 2-1, up and inside fastball, and the count goes 2-2. Hitting high fastballs is so hard because, strangely enough, you see the high fastball the best of any fastball you'll get, but you know you can't hit it because it's at eye level, especially with this type of velocity. 2-2. That'll be scorched up the middle, and that's going to get through for a hit. And now trying to go first to third as the runner, and a bobble out there. So that'll be a hit, and I think the runner gets there anyway. Wasn't necessarily a ball that was going to be put on the money. It was going to require just all-time throw to get that runner over at third base, so no error required on that one. So this will bring up Gurney. So for the 2nd straight inning, the Comets have 2 men on base with 2 outs. And now this will bring up the first mound visit of the day for the Vikings. So back here after this mound visit here on the VCSU Athletics YouTube channel.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
So quick mound visit here for the Vikings. Sometimes in these mound visits, there's all different types of mound visits. There's the trying to buy time mound visit. There's the strategic mound visit. And then there's just the trying to calm down a pitcher visit. I don't think you had to try to calm down Martin here. He's not missing wildly. I think this is more of just relaying information about Gurney and possibly where his hot cold zone is or how you've pitched him the last 2 times. So 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to be low and in the dirt, so trying to get him fishing there with that slider. And out quickly goes to 2-0. So Martin has pitched 5 2/3 innings of quality baseball. He's at 66 pitches. I'd like to see him get through this 6th inning. And it's going to be hit over to short on a line, and that'll be out number 3, as all Gurney can do is just jog back to the dugout. He scorched it. We got a conversation right now between one of the fielders. I don't know what that is. Didn't appear to be any hostilities there. But that'll be the end of another threatening situation there for the Comets. They've had men on base the last 2 innings and have had chances to cut into this, but can't quite get that big hit really to take advantage of those base runners. So back here in a little bit with the bottom of the 6th here on VCSU Athletics.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
Sanford Health of Valley City is dedicated to transforming your healthcare experience and providing access to world-class healthcare right here in America's heartland. We're committed to improving the human condition at every stage of life through exceptional care, spiritual enhancement, innovation, and discovery. Schedule your appointment today at Sanford Health of Valley City by calling 701-845-6000 or self-schedule online at mysanfordchart.org. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
Devin Minnie coming up for the first time today, replacing Penner in the lineup. First pitch here to Minnie, swung on and missed, and the count will start here at 0-1. Penner able to leaves the game, but was able to hustle out a fielder's choice in the what would have been the second inning. That kept the inning alive long enough for VCSU to strike for that second run. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to the new third baseman for VCSU. 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a little doink shot into center field, and it's going to get down for a hit. So Minnie able to fight that one off and get into the outfield for his first hit of the day. And this will bring up Hoyt. Connor Hoyt, 3 ABs, 2 hits, an RBI. Made a couple of nice plays out in center field. Now patrolling left field as Diesel Goyle will move to center. First pitch, that is going to miss inside, and the count will go to 1-0. 1 ball, no strike. Devin Minnie, no stolen bases and no attempts this year. That'll miss inside again. So 2 balls, no strikes. Leadoff man for Valley City looking for his 3rd hit of the day as the Vikings look to tack on some insurance. That'll be a flare down the left field line. That's keep going. It keeps going, and it is gone. It ain't coming back. That didn't look like anything off the bat, but it kept going and gone for an opposite field home run.
Number 10, Connor
for
Hoyt.
Connor Hoyt. That is his. Taking a look at the stats for Hoyt, that will be his first home run of the year. So Hoyt, who only had 3 extra base hits all year coming into this game, able to fly one out to left field. And again, that looked like just a flare off the bat, but it kept going and got out of here over the left field fence. And that is now an 8-0 lead for VCSU, their 2nd home run of the day.
For the Vikings, second baseman, number 11, Cody Welgosh.
And Welgosh will come up next. Welgosh, he is 1 for 3 today. Big day for Hoyt at the plate. 4 ABs, 3 RBIs to go along with 3 hits. That'll run inside, and the count goes to 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. VCSU been swinging a hot stick in this one. Only 2 innings in this game where they have not scored. That'll be fouled off by Welgosh. So VCSU has tagged both pitchers they've seen for home runs in this game, with Hams leaving in the last inning, and Hunter, after doing a good job to douse the Flames, now has sparked perhaps an inferno, as he will now hit Welgosh with a slider that did not slide. And this will be Velasco coming up here. So Velasco, modest game so far. 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout and a hit by pitch. Did come around to score as well. And this will be a little flare out in the right field. Right fielder coming in to make the catch for out number 1. VCSU again has just remained very aggressive at the plate.
Number 7, Nick Sen.
This will bring up Nick Sen. Sen 1 for 3 today. Has grounded out twice. Does have a single to his ledger today. Pickoff throw back to first base. Runner back in plenty of time. Taking a look at the running numbers for Welgosh this year. 8 for 8 in terms of stolen bases. First pitch going to miss off the plate, and the count goes to 1-0. Of course, dealing with that lefty, you're pretty much stuck doing two things, is that you either go on first move or you get a really late jump. And Welgosh is getting a pretty decently sized lead off that second pitch. He doesn't go, and that pitch misses up in the zone. The count goes to 2-0. 2-0 is a dangerous pitch to run on, most likely because you're going to get a fastball. Hunter isn't exactly quick to home plate. That'll miss high, and it goes to 3-0. So not only, and right now you're kind of seeing if you're Welgosh, just kind of almost playing the situation right now. You're up 8-0. You don't have to steal here, and you don't want to risk getting thrown out when the guy's having a hard time locating it in the zone. Taking all the way on that one is Sin. 3 balls, 1 strike with 1 away for the VCSU catcher. Pitch the Sin off the plate, ball 4. So that puts potential big run on board for VCSU.
Now batting for the Vikings. Shortstop, number 21, Hunter Logan.
So Hunter Logan coming up here. Logan came into this one hitting .331 on the year, and he is 3 for 3 today. And another mound visit here for the Comets, back after the break here on VCSU Athletics.
Sometimes, finding your place doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments. VCSU offers more than just an education. It offers a path forward, to grow, to lead, to thrive, to discover who you are. Valley City State University. Find your place.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with Trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
When your team, school, or business needs custom apparel or promotional products, Rambo is here to help.
New pitcher on for the Mayville State Comets. It'll be Connor Duke. Connor Duke, 11.57 ERA this year, only 4 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 6 runs in those 4 2/3 innings. 3 strikeouts to 2 walks. That'll be a slow little curveball in there for a strike, and the count will go to 0-1. So VCSU with an 8-0 lead on our LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. This will be Hunter Logan coming up. 3 for 3 day with 2 RBIs. Next pitch to Logan, and he's going to shoot this up the middle and can't quite get it through. Runner does a good job getting back to avoid a double play. Now Logan just kind of hit a cue shot off the end of the bat. If it dies in the outfield, don't know if it's quite enough to get the runner in because he had to check up. But sometimes when you're going well with a 3 for 3 day, those are the type of balls that drop in for hits. Well, it doesn't quite get it to drop in there. So VCSU with this 8-0 lead, look for one more big hit here to possibly put themselves in a good position to go into the 7th to potentially end it. Papineau takes one low and away for ball 1. Papineau, 1 RBI today. Got hit by a pitch as well, as grounded out and flown out. Papineau goes the other way, and that'll get through. VCSU is going to wave the man in from second base. Throw is going to go to third. Ball's not in there, and the ball gets away. VCSU is going to get that 10th run in after all. Papineau going to third. Nobody's covering the bag. And so Papineau will get an RBI single. The air allows a second run to come in. So VCSU makes it a 10-0 game, and this will bring up Goya. So Diesel Goya comes up here with a man at third base. VCSU would love to tack on a little bit of insurance here. I know as weird as it sounds, say up 10-0, but kind of think about it right now if you're VCSU. You're thinking that you got a 1-run cushion. It buys you a little bit of leeway going into the top of the 7th to possibly end it early. First pitch misses off the plate, and the count goes to 1-0. Goya this year putting up respectable numbers at the plate. 263 batting average, not slugging a whole bunch, only 298, but 440 on base percentage. So doing a good job doing his role and not trying to do anything other than that role. 15 hits this year. 2 of them have been for doubles. Has driven in 7 runs. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Goya. Now a little bit tardy on the fastball, and the count goes to 1-2. Your Goya, what you're looking to do right now is there's a big vacant hole between second and first right now. If you you just can shoot that ball in the right field. And hits a chopper. This is going to be a hard play. Third baseman picks it up. Throw is in time. What a play by Evan Ochko to go out there and grab it. The ball was actually thrown into the base path, so he had to get to the ball before Goya got in the way of his glove, which would have been a legal play as that ball was up the line. Evan Ochko, though, able to bail out his third baseman and save another run coming in. But VCSU now with potentially the opportunity to end it here in the 7th inning. So we go to the top of the 7th inning with the Vikings leading by a score of 10-0. Back here in a little bit here on VCSU Athletics.
When you're craving the taste of juicy, flavorful, locally sourced beef and pork, look no further than your locally owned Valley Meat Supply. At Valley Meat Supply, we take pride in bringing you the finest cuts of beef and pork straight from local producers. So whether you're planning a mouth-watering barbecue or a cozy family meal, choose Valley Meat Supply for the highest quality, locally grown beef, pork, and award-winning jerky, sticks, and sausage. Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City. Your taste buds will thank you.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
Jack McQueen set the lead off this inning for the Comets. Comets have to score in this inning to keep the game alive with VCSU up 10-0 here to start the 7th inning. Connor Martin deals, and that one laced out in the left field for a single. So McQueen goes first pitch hunting and comes up with a sharp single. Well, it would have been a rough day for McQueen. He was 0 for 2 at the plate going in, but yeah, he goes first pitch hunting and comes up with it. That'll be Neva coming up.
Excuse me, number 4, Keegan Neva.
So Neva 1 for 2 today with a single. So these next two hitters all have hits off Connor Martin. That'll be low and in the dirt, and the count will start off here at 1-0. So McQueen gets on base, and he represents the run that can keep things alive. McQueen 6 for 7 on stolen bases this year. Martin has missed low here to move the count to 2-0. 5 hits now for the Comets in this game, and they've had times where they've gotten men on base and even men in the scoring position, but they just haven't gotten that big hit yet. That'll be, well, a swing that, well, you're just going to forget about. That is one of the keys to be a good hitter, is short-term memory. So Neva makes it a 2-1 count. Now hits this one to deep right center. Diesel Goya comes over and makes the catch, and a good throw in. Well, maybe you'd like to hit the cutoff man there a little better, but runner not tagging up on the plate, not in any danger of moving up. But Goya does a good job of covering ground there and making it the first out of the 7th inning. So Marshall Judish coming up. Judish batting .283 on the year. 1 home run, 15 RBIs. 6 doubles. First pitch in there, just above the knees for a called strike 1. So Connor Martin looking to polish off a potential short and complete game effort here. Oh, beautiful slider, locked him up. Again, for a lefty, that ball looks like it's going to drill you in the shoulder right away. That's a hard cutting slider, and looks like it's going to hit you in the shoulder, and then by the time it drops to the outside, you're just left shaking your head. So no balls, 2 strikes. Connor Martin gets the signal he likes. I try to set him up low and away here. Goes with the same pitch. Dots the slider on the outside corner. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting for the Comets, number 1, Tony Rillo.
Tony Villarreal coming up here to try to keep the game alive for the Comets. That's now 7 strikeouts for Martin in this game. So that makes it 95 total for him on the year. That one in there as well. So he's thrown 3 quality sliders. He dotted the outside corner twice to lefty. Now he dots the inside corner to Villarreal. No balls, 1 strike. That's low and in the dirt. Good sliding block there by Sen. Makes it 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away. Here in the 7th inning. Martin has pitched a gem in this game so far, but he needs 1 more out to make it final. Next pitch by Martin, swung on and missed by Villarreal, and the count now goes to 1-2. Oh, they're going to say 2-1? Oh, so he called the first pitch a ball, excuse me. So it is 2-1, my bad, folks. So VCSU's now, okay. All right, there was confusion there. Hey, for those of you listening on the live stream, go back and check to see if I'm crazy, because I thought it was 1-2 as well. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be popped over towards foul territory, and now we have ourselves the 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. Runner at first base. Mayville needs to score to keep this game alive. Connor Martin looking for the complete game effort. The 2-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed, and Connor Martin twirls a complete game shutout in 7 innings. 8 strikeouts for Connor Martin, only 1 walk. And Connor Martin absolutely brilliant on the mound today. 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Gave up that 1 extra base hit, scattered 4 other singles in this game. So Connor Martin did a fantastic job on the mound today. Worked around a little bit of danger in the last couple of innings with runners on base for the Comets, but ultimately just nothing Mayville State could get going against the VCSU lefty. So VCSU picks up their 18th win of the year, moved to 18-19 and 1 on the year. We'll have the write-up of this game over on newsdakota.com in just a little bit. Thank you all for listening. This has been Jerry Edwards on VCSU Athletics. I'm signing off. I'll see y'all at another time.